Ibi, what's all these agitations?
So again, just like before, the Metro director petitioned that the person who handled the process of collation and declaration of results was not the returning officer for Tema Central. But that was a decision that he himself made to hijack the process and run the process. So that is number one. If we have the chance now to finish this process, then he must allow the correct officer do the right thing. By your own
Correct officer, the correct officer would be who?
Officer. So let him, that is
the one that was brought in from Tema West?
The officer who is supposed to handle the process is the returning officer for Tema Central. Now for my collation, the Metro director decided that the returning officer should sit aside and not participate in the process, just sit there while he handled the process. And by the time he was done, when he decided that he did not want to declare me winner, he asked his colleague from Tema West to declare the results. He made all those decisions. Now we've come here after you yourself have made a petition. After you yourself have made that petition, which has been widely publicized, you now come here today and want to replay the same scenario where you are taking charge of the process and the arrow is sitting down. So that whatever happens at the end of the day, you start to claim again that the arrow was not the one, which makes it illegal. So let the arrow take charge of that is our point. But let the arrow make his decisions and take charge of the process.
Yeah, but I hear his argument. His argument is that the arrow will be in charge, but whenever he has to come in the process, he will.
Please, right from the beginning, you see him taking charge of the process. Let him stand down. There's not been any problem yet. The arrow has not begun his work. Let him do his work. If there's any consultation we need from you or clarification, then you come in. You don't start to commandeer the process and give instructions like you did before. Because it was based on your instructions that all of this have happened. If anybody is complaining that the one who made the declaration is a Tema, you were the one who made that instruction by your own admission. If you go back and you read his petition, he said, I instructed the officer from Tema West to make the declaration. So how is that used against us when it was on your instructions? So let him not give any instructions today. The law requires that the RO handles the process. Let him do so.
Okay. We had an earlier indication that the NDC is not taking part of this process. Has that changed?
No, the NDC is not taking part in this process, but we know from the posture and the total disregard for the workings of the law and whatever it is that these people disregard. And we will not sit by, especially since we have a case to stand on, and allow them to commit an illegality without challenge. So we're here to witness just what illegality they intend, because that is our suspicion, and it's founded on previous conduct. At least we're here to see what exactly it is. It's better than staying home and allow them have a field day. We will stand our ground today and we'll see. I firmly believe that once we don't leave it up to them, we will have a chance to make sure that the right thing is done.
So that position has changed, monitoring all of the rest of the...
This is my position. This is the position of myself and council. This is our position. It is not the party's position. I am here representing myself as a contestant in this particular election, Tema Central, and for the people of Tema Central. So, like I said, I mean, it's not necessarily conclusive today. You know, the processes are not conclusive, but we have our case here. We have our pink sheets and everything. So we're here to continue the process and conclude to whatever it is. We need to understand what their position is, because I don't think that it's changed from before. What brought me to the point of being declared as a candidate for Tema Central hasn't changed. The bare facts remain the same. We want to see where they intend to take this.
You're confident that after the Re-Collation, you would emerge winner?
Well, like I said, the facts won't change. The fact is that we started this process with problems with 18 sheets. We conceded on many of them, but there are just 2 that we cannot agree to accept, and those still remain. So let's see whatever it is that didn't conclude last time. As far as I'm concerned, it concluded. Let's see the end of it, and I'm happy that you're here. So let's continue. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was the NDC candidate for Tema Central, EB Bright. I mean, sharing her reservations about what has gone on here since the Re-Collation for Tema Central began.